There's a channel up like top where it has like perforations. Like you could just start it whenever, yeah. Without our awareness. I mean, I'm pretty aware right now.
Pretty aware right now.
Yeah. What's up, Allie? Welcome to our podcast, Worthless Clowns.
Well, I'm Allie O'Neill.
I'm Brittany Cardwell. My Instagram's Bertones Cardwell.
And my Instagram's It's Allie O'Neill.
It's a podcast about how stupid we all are.
Hell yeah, brother. Wow, that was like really fluid.
You know what? It's because I'm back.
You're
I
back.
took 3 weeks off. I'm back. I'm excited to be here. I'm roasting the producers.
Yeah, I know.
We're going to get kicked out because I'm being a bitch.
Dude, you were such a cunt to Connor. Connor came in and was explaining all the new equipment, and then Brittany was like, yeah, nice catching up with you.
I got him good. Everyone's a little bit upset here because Allie was supposed to bring her plumbing snake.
I know, dude. It was my one time to shine, and I dropped the ball.
Yeah.
I dropped the fucking ball. Connor texted me earlier today being like, hey, can you bring your snake? And I got butterflies in my stomach because I was like, it's my time.
I was excited to see it. Is
I
it
know.
colorful?
No, it's
Aw.
literally, it looks like a long pipe cleaner,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like bristly.
Yeah. Is it metal?
No. Well, there's metal inside it, but it like
Like it really looks like a pipe cleaner.
yeah, like, and the whole thing is that it's like supposed to bend so it can go through the pipes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's not really like that metally.
I've never seen a pipe cleaner used for pipes. It was always arts and crafts.
Yeah.
But I'm a girl.
I'm just a lady.
I probably wouldn't even recognize it if it was in a pipe.
Yeah, because you wouldn't be able to see it because it was in a pipe.
Yeah. I'd be like, where are the macaroni things
Yeah.
glued?
Where are the beads that I put
I don't
on
recognize
this at summer
macaroni
camp?
unless it's stuck to paper haphazardly.
The reason why we're so the reason why we're so excited today is because I haven't seen Brittany in like a week and a half.
Yeah. And I haven't talked to anyone today or seen any of these people.
Yeah, in so long. We haven't recorded the podcast in so long. I remember one time I was hanging out with Rylan, and I was like, God, I haven't seen Brittany in so long. It was a Wednesday. I actually saw you immediately after this when we went to Pete's Candy Store.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, God, I haven't seen Brittany in so long. She's like, when's the last time you saw her? And I was like, Sunday. It was like 3 days. And I was like, I haven't seen Brittany in so long.
It's nice to be loved. That sounded sarcastic as well.
Yeah, everything sounds sarcastic.
Yeah.
You got you got any little updates?
Well, wait, I got one little update. I got one update and then a story.
Uh-huh.
God, I'm so excited to be here.
I know we're off our fucking balls
I gotta
right now.
Calm down.
Yeah.
It's gonna be annoying if I stay this excited. The way I get people to come into me is like I'll be excited, but then I'll seem all depressed and aloof, and then they're like listening. I don't do any of this. I'm making stuff up. We gotta cut that part. I'm talking. Oh, I was in LA this week. Well, I did a couple things. I visited my parents.
Did you get pumped?
Oh, I was pumped before, during, after. Wait, do you mean did I go to the gym?
No, I meant did you like get plastic surgery?
Oh, no.
And you were like, yeah, I got pumped before, during, after, while I was on stage, while I was visiting my mom.
Yeah. Saw the family, did a spot in Washington. It was real fun. Saw my bunch of friends and family. And I didn't bomb in front of them. I was real worried that they would see a bomb for 25 minutes because you can get a lot of time.
Dude, also, like, when you bomb in front of somebody who you, like, know, like, pretty well, who isn't a comic, then they're like, I can't believe they're... Because, like, in their mind, that's probably how it goes all the time.
They think I'm living like that.
Yeah, I know. And they're like, God, Brittany devotes so much time and energy to this, and this is how she is.
And it goes back to my fear of being delusional and that, like, I'm the only one that doesn't know. And then they see a version of that and agree that I am.
Yeah.
And think that that's my whole life.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Very self-centered.
Yeah. Like, everybody's always thinking about me and how I'm delusional.
Yeah.
The real delusion is that you think everybody's thinking about you all the time.
I know. I'm awful.
I'm a piece of shit.
But yeah, it was real fun. And then I went to LA and I only did one spot there. And I caught up with one of our mutual friends, Dylan Fisher.
Yes.
Who we also got to get on the pod. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm just saying this to everybody I love. I'm like, we're going to get you on the pod when you're here.
I know.
But he's great. He's so funny. We just caught up. Normal stuff. We had a salad in a park.
Mm-hmm.
And
I saw that there was a dog there.
There was a dog named Tomato that interrupted us. He jumped on our bench and just like ran around on the bench for a while. His owner was so far away, so we got to hang out with him for like 5 minutes. He was adorable. And I love the name Tomato.
I know. Tomato's a really cute name for a dog.
Yeah. So me and Dylan were catching up, eating our salad. And then later on, we went and got a drink. Mm-hmm. And then we like debriefed on the salad time that we had together. We were like, we kept joking about how long it took us to eat the salad. You know how it takes like an hour sometimes? Are
you guys not even friends? Why did you?
No, we're really good friends.
Why did you have to talk about the thing that you just did together?
Well, we were talking about how it took so long to eat the salad that we were getting self-conscious. You know when you eat a salad in front of someone?
And there's so many bits.
It's impossible to talk, and we're really just trying to catch up.
A lot of big leaves that you gotta
And we had a lot of stuff to talk about. So then the whole time, it's funny because then when we talked about that period of time, we both realized that we were equally anxious about eating our salads in front of each other. Like he was like, yeah, I noticed that you were taking like really small bites and doing really well, like managing eating the salad and talking at the same time. And he was like, and then I was like, oh, I was thinking the same thing about you. Like you were eating fast, but still able to talk to me.
You guys just went to go get a drink to jerk each other off about how well you were eating the salad.
Then he goes, I remember sitting there being like, man, I wish I could eat a salad like Brittany. And that's exactly what I was thinking about him. So that's another weird friendship I have.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude. Oh, I gotta tell you, I called my friend Cindy today.
Yeah.
You know Cindy. I have
Is this the oh, I know Cindy.
Yeah, Cindy. I have a lot of very close friends who are 60-year-old women because they were all my mom's friends, and then I became an adult, and then
they were
at
a Tupperware party or something.
Yeah, literally. There's a clothing swap like once a year. And so Cindy, and we're staying with her in Boston.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. And I asked, and it's all okay for you.
Me
to
and Allie are going on our first trip together.
Yeah, we're road dogs.
See if we're gonna be.
Oh
no, we went on the New Orleans trip. But,
oh yeah, that's true. But that was for another. That wasn't comedy focused.
And we didn't travel together.
Yeah. But we're gonna drive up with my dog. She's gonna go stay at my dead mom's house where my brother lives now. Yeah. And then she's gonna meet my brother, and then she's gonna meet Cindy.
You guys will hear all about it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a whole whole ep. But I was talking to Cindy, and she was like, oh, I listened to the podcast, and I was like, oh yeah, what'd you think? And she was like, you just talk about the wedding you went to.
Okay. She thinks a podcast is like a movie, like it's one episode.
And then she's like, I don't think I'm the audience for it. I was like, okay, Cindy.
Why did you bring it up?
Yeah,
she's just gonna shit on it.
Just roasted me. And then I was talking to her. She said one of the funniest things I've ever fucking heard. I was talking to her about how like my brother like told me. My brother's like, I know what my next project is gonna be. I'm gonna have a baby. And I was like, by yourself? You gotta find. There's a lot of steps between you and having a baby.
Why is he calling it a project?
Because he does because he's like a blue collar guy and he does.
He just
projects.
means goals.
Yes, right? That's what he means. But he's like he's a blue collar Boston guy, so he calls it projects.
If he's like trying to get a new job, does he call it a project?
He's like, I got a project. I gotta go take my dog outside to shit. It's like he doesn't really do that. But I was telling Cindy about that, and I'm like, every fucking.
Wait, he's in the bathroom. You're like, what are you working on? A little project?
Yeah. Oh, and you having a project in there? You taking a big old shit, having a shit project? And I was like, dude, all the men I know my age keep being like, yeah, I want to have a kid. I'm like, of course you want to have a kid. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
You don't have to fucking do shit in order to have a kid. Like, there's no sacrifice. Every time, okay, this is judgmental of me. Every time I'm at a fucking open mic at 3 p.m. and there's a comic on stage being like, yeah, I have a wife and kids at home. I'm like, oh, so you're a bad father?
Yeah.
That's what it is. You're a bad father. And so I don't really believe that, but it pisses me off.
You pointed your finger so hard, though. It seems like you believe it.
Yeah. And then I was like, dude, having kids is absolutely a fucking scam. And Cindy, like, she's 60 and she never had any kids or anything. And she's like, yeah, it's absolutely a scam. You put in all this work and then they just go to school and get shot.
Cindy.
And she was like, what, too soon?
Like
too
they
soon?
just wanted to waste their own life.
I know. You just send them to school and then they get shot. It's really the funniest thing. And I was like, Cindy, this was exactly the audience for it. And she's like, I know. God, I fucking love her.
Man, I can't wait to meet her.
Yeah, she's mad fun. She's
Yeah.
so fun.
Wait, is she the one that was like crying because her salad was too big? Who is that? Is that your-
Oh, that's Linda.
Linda!
Linda is my second mom. She's got a heavy Boston accent. She's missing a finger, and I went on a cruise with her in June.
She got a big salad and she was crying, laughing in the way that I do, but worse.
Yeah.
And she couldn't like explain what was so funny. So
Yeah.
she's just like,
She's like,
she's just pointing at the
so
salad.
beautiful. It was like the shittiest salad, like
I thought
diner
she said it was
salad.
too big.
Well, she was talking about how big it is and how beautiful it is. It was like a shitty diner salad. And she was like, it's so big. It's so beautiful. You'll probably meet Linda too.
Man, how little was going on in that week for her that she cried about a salad?
We went on a cruise.
I know. Why is that the most exciting thing?
I don't know. I think she was laughing about something else and she just got all worked up about it.
Yeah. She didn't know what she was laughing about anymore, but she was looking at a salad. So she was like, I guess it's the salad.
Yeah, she's a dog. Yeah. She's a baby or something. Anyway, now that we've done life updates, you got a stupid story for us?
Oh, which one should I do?
I think you should do turlets.
Toilets.
I'm real excited about the turlet story, but also you don't have to do it if you don't want to.
You know what? Let's just get it done. If I keep waiting, it's going to be like a lot of pressure on the toilet story.
It's like losing your virginity.
Yeah. Or like waiting to have sex with someone that you started dating for too long.
Yeah.
Then it's all weird.
Then it becomes a big thing.
Yeah.
So why don't we
okay,
just...
I'll talk about the toilets.
All right. You act like everybody's yelling
It
at
is
you.
really personal too, just like sex.
Talking about this toilet
It'll really
situation.
tell you a lot about me.
It's gonna. Also, if you're a listener of the pod, you're not gonna find out anything more about Brittany that you don't already know.
Yeah, for me at least, we're gonna be regressing downward after this. After this and the horse thing, stop listening. Listen to Allie, but you can
just skip ahead when Brittany talks.
Yeah, Maxim, can you just blank out my mic for the rest of the pods?
That would be the most insufferable podcast ever.
Yeah.
It's just me being like the whole time. God, I hate myself. Anyway, talk about the turlets.
Okay, when I was a kid, my dad he invented a type of toilet. All right.
His name is actually Mr. Toilet.
Yeah.
Imagine if your name was
Do they
Brittany.
know that my dad's name is Britt? You guys know that?
You talk to the camera like they're in there.
Yeah.
You're like when a kid looks at a TV and you're like, yeah, there's little people in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dad's name is Britt.
Yeah, Mr. Toilet.
Yeah.
Britt Toilet Cardwell.
His middle name is Toilet.
He doesn't have a middle name, actually. It's easier to just slot in there.
Yeah. You should change his middle name to Toilet.
Yeah.
My friend Aaron from high school, his dad worked at Showcase Cinemas. And so he would be like, my father, Mr. Showcase. And it's just real funny. I just like that idea.
Yeah.
That your dad invented toilets and
You know
named
how I
it
got
after himself.
that Mike Tyson bit?
Yeah.
The other day, I was on a show and I was doing that bit and Micah took a boom of me and she put Brittany Mike Tyson Cardwell.
Oh my God.
Which I loved. I've been thinking about that every day.
You're Mike Tyson and I'm Dennis Rodman.
Yeah. All right, so my dad, he invented a toilet. Well, with his brothers. It's like a family business.
Yeah.
He's got like 8 brothers.
Yeah.
One of them, apparently, this is a story. One of them took a shit. Right? And everyone reacted to the smell. Typical. And then they're like, why can't we just have a toilet that like makes the smell go away?
And then everybody was, dude, I'm picturing like a movie of this where it's like, this is the scene where it's like, oh, dude, why doesn't the toilet suck out the smell in the air?
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, wait, write that down. Write that down.
And they're all high too, probably.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the 70s.
A lot of high ideas. Maybe they did write it down, but they didn't even trust it because they're all just high.
Yeah. It was a high idea.
Yeah. And then one of them happened to find the idea scribbled down
Yeah.
the next day and was
Mhm.
like, this is genius.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they smelt some of each other's poop or whatever, and then and then
I'm sorry, I was vaping in the middle of that.
they came up with this idea that you could like have a vacuum system attached to the toilet.
Yeah.
So they invented a toilet. It's called the toilet bowl exhaust system. Really bad branding.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, TBES is how it's like promoted everywhere.
Yeah.
It sounds like infant disease.
Yeah, like
or
SIDS.
something. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it sounds like tuberculosis or something.
Yeah.
It's like infant tuberculosis.
Yeah. So they invent this toilet, and the way it works is like it's a regular toilet. It's got the water channel you're all familiar with. I'm looking to the audience.
Also, you're
again.
saying water channel like everybody knows that's like it's funny to me that you're using like this inside baseball toilet talk.
Yeah.
Where you're
like everyone talks about toilets. In
yeah,
this
you're
much
like,
detail.
you know, the water channels, we all know.
It's just, the water comes down from the top, right?
Yeah.
When you flush.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
So on top of that, they built like an upper air channel, which is how my dad pitched it to me when he taught me how to sell this to other people. There's a channel up like top where it has like perforations where the vacuum system is connected to it.
Yeah.
And so you sit on the toilet, you press a button, turns on the vacuum.
Yeah.
It sucks air from the top of the toilet as you take a shit, right?
Great idea,
and
by
then
the
it
way.
just goes through like your wall. You can point it wherever you want.
Yeah.
We had it in our garage for a while. I don't know why.
Everybody who
It
goes
smelled
into
like
that
shit in our garage.
Yeah, everybody who goes into your garage probably gets pink eye.
Maybe it was maybe it was a test for my dad to make sure
that you
the
guys
air
were
was
shitting?
going to the right place.
Oh.
Like you had to test the pointing
Yeah.
of it or something.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm gonna get a lawn chair and sit in the garage, and then like just every time I smell shit, I'm like, yep, it's
Every
working.
time I smell shit, I'm gonna walk in the house and go, Brittany, what are you doing?
And you're like,
nothing.
You're like, I'm working on a project.
yeah, project. Okay, so we had this toilet, and it was all real serious. I used to like help my dad. I used to go to home and garden shows with him.
Yeah, even though poop is the reason why that this exists, it was a very serious business.
Oh, super serious. And also my dad hates poop and farting so much. And then this is what he became.
It's his supervillain origin story.
Yeah. Like we can't talk about farting in our family because of him.
Really?
Everyone else is fine with it, but he gets
But
all
your dad
like,
is like,
he does that thing dogs do, when they smell something that they
oh, he goes like this.
Yeah, he goes.
Yeah,
like he goes like,
Yeah.
So anyway, I used to go help him at home and garden conferences where everyone's bringing their little like
Inventions.
contraptions or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like 14, and I would like try and sell this toilet to people walking by. There's a fog machine demonstrating
Sick.
the toilet.
Sick.
I know.
And then you guys would have a rave after.
Yeah. And I did my high school research project on it. And I like really meant it. It wasn't like a joke.
Wait, I have a question. Were your brothers as involved in the toilet selling as you were?
I think I was the most involved. I don't know why.
Interesting. Well,
Yeah.
it might be because your dad is like, oh, I have this like smart, pretty like daughter, and it might make it like.
I don't
more...
think he thought I was smart. All right.
Okay.
No, he maybe did.
I got this.
Maybe he didn't
dumb,
find out
hot
I was
daughter.
a Democrat at that time, so he thought time.
Where are you?
He still thought I could be smart because he thought I could be Republican.
Yeah.
Or
So
something.
he's like, my smart conservative
Yeah.
daughter.
Talking about shit all day.
I know.
So proud. Yeah. So I did my high school research project on it,
Sick.
and I meant it.
Yeah.
I, like,
Earnestly.
Like
Yeah.
I wasn't making a joke at all.
Yeah.
I did have a reputation of being like a class clown kind of in high school,
Yeah.
but I like really meant this. So I think it was confusing for people.
Yeah.
Like they found out I was doing my project on a toilet, and I never laughed.
Yeah.
I was just like telling them about this toilet and like this experiment they had done to try and see if there was less feces molecules on your toothbrush after you use our toilet. The experiment was inconclusive. I did a
The way you said, our experiment was inconclusive.
I had to do a presentation at the end of the year
Mm-hmm.
as like the final part of the project.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how it started, but I think I would have started like Webster's dictionary definition of a toilet is.
Yeah, I know. People love to do that shit.
I know.
The Webster's dictionary definition of marriage is. And then, like, God.
And I don't know what I said in the presentation, really. I think I just showed how it worked and stuff. And then my dad made me a like demo, like a big display. He put a toilet on a rolling box.
Dude, your dad was like, all these kids are going to go home and talk about my toilet to their parents.
And this is when the business takes off.
Yeah, I'm going to be selling these toilets left and right.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, question. So you have to, it's a full toilet that you have to buy, right? It's not like an attachment.
No, you have to buy the full toilet because it's all built in.
He should make also an attachment version.
That would be nice.
Because then he could sell in like cities and like to people who are renting and shit.
Yeah.
And it's also kind of like,
I wonder if that's possible.
yeah, like because they have like bidet attachments.
Yeah.
Like the Tushy.
Yeah.
The Stanley Tushy.
Yeah.
Which is what me and my ex used to call the Tushy. Because he was.
Was this the good ex?
No.
Aw.
No, it was the bad ex. He was from Argentina, so he had a little bit of an accent. So he'd be like, the Tushy. And I'm like, the Stanley Tushy. And so then we would just call it Stanley Tushy.
Hey, there's good in everybody.
But yeah, like I think that, I mean, I don't know how the business is right now, but I'd like to have a talk with your father, young lady.
He's getting rid of the business. If anyone's interested, he's got like a bunch of toilets. He's still got to get rid of. He's like closing everything down.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I think the advertising could have been a lot better.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about the website.
Wait. Before the website,
Okay,
the
okay,
website's
okay.
hilarious.
Yeah.
So if I roll he rolls this toilet in for my presentation with the fog machine. And I put the fog machine into the bowl, turn it on, and it's just shooting fog out of the top of this toilet.
Yeah, like a chimney.
In front of an audience of community members who think this is supposed to be serious. And I still haven't laughed. I think they had no idea what to do.
And then people were laughing and you're like, I'm sorry, is this fucking funny to you?
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. This is serious business. Do you know how many feces molecules are on your toothbrushes?
Yeah.
You dirty mouth cunts.
But yeah, the website's real funny. It like we'll post a picture in the post, but it's like still to this day. Are you looking it up right now?
Yeah. What's the name
Toilet
of the
Bowl
website?
Exhaust System. I think it's Better Lifestyles Incorporated. It might be under.
Wait, Toilet Bowl Exhaust System.
Just runs off the tongue. Toilet Bowl Exhaust System.
Wait, is it called the John Evac?
No. We got a
Whoa.
competitor.
Okay,
Hey.
the first one that comes up is sponsored. Dude, your dad has to get on SEO.
Yeah.
Is the John Evac. Removes awful smells and harmful bacteria immediately. Okay,
Yeah.
but then the second one that comes up, first of all, we'll post this.
Okay, also, so you get to the website, right? It's a website that was created in like 2002, and it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
It just looks like...
Dude, this picture of a toilet is so great.
There's a picture of a toilet. That was our family home. That was our toilet.
This is the Cardwell household?
Yeah. That's our toilet paper.
Also, he couldn't put a filter on this to make it like look nice and bright.
No.
Jesus Christmas.
And then there's like testimonials.
Okay, yeah, can I read
some of these?
Okay, first of all, before the testimonials, it said, at Better Lifestyles, quote, there are changes in the air. Less poop and fart smell.
Does it say that too?
No, it doesn't say poop and fart smell on the website. Our new product, the Toilet Bowl Exhaust System, and then in parentheses, TBES, the TBES. You should call it the TBES. Our innovative odorless toilet design and vacuum system efficiently removes toilet odors from the toilet bowl to the outside, remaining
toilet.
It says toilet and odor like 15 times. Hold on. Maintaining an odor-free bathroom for your family and guests. There have been numerous improvements to toilets over the years, including new designs, flushing mechanism. Okay, this is not that great. Okay, testimonials. My wife and I, great, purchased the Toilet Bowl Exhaust System over a year ago, and we can attest that it operates exactly as advertised.
By the way, I'm pretty sure my mom wrote those. We can attest. We are definitely saying this and we mean it.
Yeah, they're not even like excited about it. No. They're like, it just works like it says. Yeah. No more embarrassing odors or spray cans with strong fragrances. This system is a must if you entertain or have frequent house guests who shit a lot. The system must be... Wait, all of our guests have been amazed by the idea of an odor-free environment in the bathroom and have all expressed interest in adding the system to their homes. We highly recommend the Tebus.
You see how, like, you know how I talk and I sound not genuine?
Yeah.
That's where I get it. Like, I think my mom wrote that, and it sounds...
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Hold
That's
on.
how she talks.
There's a good diagram right here. Sorry, I'm just...
Check out the diagram.
I love how they say toilet over and over and over again in every paragraph. Oh, FAQs. Let's see.
Wait, then there's a section of the website while you're looking for an FAQ.
Yeah.
There's a section of the website that says, like, products, right?
Yeah.
And it's just the toilet, right? But then it's also just, like, sections of piping.
Yeah, I'm on it right now. Oh, a ring.
Yeah.
A stainless steel
And what's
ring.
this called? Something coupler?
Josh Coupler?
My dad told me about Josh Coupler so much when I was a kid. Josh Coupler, $4.79.
It's $4.50. Extend and shape coupler. Vacuum system.
It's like, you know, when you make a website for yourself for the first time.
Yeah.
And it's your first website, so you don't really know what you're doing, but you're like, I guess I gotta put some stuff on here. So you put pictures up that you really shouldn't put up.
Yeah.
He's just filling it out with Josh couplers and washers.
Dude, honestly, it would be, there's a number here. Should I call your dad?
That's his cell phone. That's his actual phone. Please don't call my dad. He doesn't know about this podcast.
I have to take this out because then people are going to search this and then they're going to have your dad's cell phone.
I might just tell him to remove his... He doesn't know how to use the website. I don't know what to do about that.
Also, the toilet is only $2.95.
Really?
Yeah, it's real cheap.
Jeez.
He's trying to get rid of all of his inventory.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to call your dad later.
He's trying to sell it to, like, someone who will take over the whole thing.
Yeah, you should really sell the business. Like somebody who has...
But it sounds like somebody's already got a better advertised version of it now. Because the patent ran out, like, a few years ago.
Oh.
So then people could do whatever they wanted with it. Yeah.
Damn. This shit's crazy. I love this story so much.
We do got to figure out that phone number issue.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. I'm sure he gets random calls anyway all the time.
Yeah.
But not prank calls.
Dude, S&D. Dude, we should have a crossover.
Oh, we should call my dad.
Wait, they're here right now?
Oh my God. Okay. That's
God.
In case we do keep this part in, that's another podcast where they do like prank calls. It's real fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we could keep it. Whatever, we'll talk about it later.
Most of it in.
Yeah. It's just so funny that you're like, that's his cell phone. Oh, God. That's so good.
That's pretty much it. I got an A on the project. Hey.
Fuck yeah, because you had a fog machine, dude.
I had the fog machine.
Also, you don't even fucking...
And my dad came.
Dude, you didn't even do it. Your dad did it. Your dad invented the toilet and then...
I know. I don't know why I did that as a project.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything but explain how it worked, which I already knew well since I was 14.
Like, I love how much information you have about this.
Yeah. I really wish I could find my presentation. I asked him to look on his computer a while back, and he said he couldn't find it.
Oh, fuck. That would have been so good to have on the pod. Yeah.
Or even the research study that they did.
There's a research study?
Yeah, for the bacteria on the toothbrushes.
Oh, yeah.
But it didn't work, and then it's not like published or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Also, God, it's so funny. God, I love it so much.
I feel like there's more to it, but I can't think of anything else right now.
Dude, you come from a toilet dynasty.
Yeah. Oh, at one point I thought I was gonna like do that after school as well.
You're like, I gotta take over my dad's toilet business.
I was like thinking of myself as being vice president and everything. I was like really, I don't know what led me to stop thinking that way. I probably started drinking and was like, this is really fun.
And you're like, I can't drink and own a toilet business. Yeah. Okay, my stupid story is not even half as interesting.
You always do this. You always dismiss your story.
I just feel like your stories are so good.
I'm going to run out, though. This is it. This is the last story.
That's not true.
No, I'm gonna.
It's not fucking
I'm
true.
almost. I depleted almost
Hey,
everything.
Don't talk about my friend that way.
Yeah, it's like we're in therapy.
I know. But anyway,
No
okay.
negative
So
self-talk.
this story isn't as good, but So when I was I think I was in high school or something, we had this guy who would come by to clean our carpets, and his name was Earl, and he was like the most Boston guy of all time, and he also like really.
Wait, when you said the most Boston guy, you know what popped into my mind?
What?
Hey, deli man, you want to get your dick sucked? I can't do a Boston accent, but
Hey, deli man, you want to get your dick sucked, deli man? Now we're doing callbacks to our
that was
old
a
Eppies.
long form callback.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, we actually released it pretty recently, but we
did, yeah.
recorded it. I remember I was wearing bike shorts in the video, so it must have been like September.
For anyone who cares, none of these have been in order yet, but they will be eventually.
Eventually, we'll get there. So this guy was like, he was like the most Boston guy ever, and he like really fucking made himself at home. And my mom like loved him.
Huh.
My mom I think my mom had a crush on him.
How often was he at this cleaning your carpet?
Well, we had cats, and my mom would just let them piss everywhere.
Oh, okay.
And so he came like once a financial quarter, I would say, or maybe like twice a year.
Yeah.
And so like I would get up on a Saturday. And it would be like 10 a.m. and I would get up and walk out and
just
fucking
making him banana pancakes.
Yeah, I know. He's like, hey, I just fucked your mom.
He's in a towel.
Yeah, he has like one of those head wraps on in a robe.
He's just picking fruit from the bowl.
Yeah.
Man, I would be mad.
And I think my mom needed something like that. My mom needed her back blown out. But anyway.
Brakes busted.
Oh,
what does he say? Oh, I got my brakes busted.
No,
off.
I got. Okay, I've been seeing a new man, and then I texted Brittany. I was like, "Yeah, he beat the brakes off me." Brakes busted.
And then if I see a new guy and we have sex, I'm like, yeah, we had like a really nice connection.
I know, yeah. But also,
it was really comfortable and nice.
Yeah. But also, we probably just did the same exact things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we just described it.
Maybe I'm worse and I'm hiding it. I'm like, yeah, it was just regular. Anyway,
so this guy who was fucking my mom, I woke up at like 10 a.m. and I come out, fucking Carl is there. And I walk out and my mom's like sitting at the kitchen table, like fucking flirting with him or whatever. And then he's like, oh, good morning, princess. It's 10 a.m. What are you doing? Like he was like mad at me for getting up late.
Yeah.
And I like had just gotten up. I was like,
also like the way a father would do.
Yeah, like a stepdad would do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he's like, morning, princess. What's going on? And I'm like, excuse me? And he's like, it's 10 a.m. What are you doing? And I was like, who are you? Like I had never met him to this point.
Yeah.
That was like the first thing he said to me. And I was like a teenager.
Princess.
Yeah. And then like he's like talking to my mom and like, I don't know, he's just like so fucking blue collar Boston. And then like outside there's like we had woods in the back of our house.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, would you look at that? Look out there. There's a fucking cardinal out there. Oh my God.
Cardinal.
Oh my God, there's a cardinal. Oh, it's just beautiful. And he runs out to his truck and then he comes back with a like DSLR camera, like a $4,000 camera, stepping over the guys who are cleaning the carpet, by the way. And then he's like, oh, would you look at this? So beautiful. Holy shit. Oh my God, would you fucking look at that? And he's like taking pictures of this bird. And he's like, yeah, I do wildlife photography on the side. He's like, I won a few contests. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's just like swearing and then taking pictures of these birds the entire time. And then my mom over there is like sliding off her chair for whatever reason.
Did he have anything else to say about the birds other than that it was beautiful?
No, he just that it was only that it was fucking beautiful.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't know anything about birds.
No, he just likes taking pictures
what
of
a
birds.
loser.
Yeah. That's probably why he came to clean our carpets so much. Good bird photography in the back.
My grandpa used to do bird watching.
What is that?
It's just like learning new words, basically.
Is it really
like
just
you
being like,
recognize the
look,
symbols?
or is it really like being like going out at a certain time and a certain time of year and then being like, saw it?
Yeah.
That's all it fucking is?
I believe so. He had like a book of all the birds on his coffee table.
Yeah, we have that in my
I don't know
home,
if he
too.
marked them off or not, but he he had binoculars. He was always looking out there. He had a bunch of bird feeders set up.
Yeah. That's actually exactly what my family is like as well.
Really?
They love birds. Dude, because my dad was like a big like wildlife guy before he became a Republican. Now he hates nature, I guess. And
Why is it like that?
I have no fucking clue, dude. He was like a hippie in the 70s, and he loved like smoking weed and like fishing and canoeing and like the way that my brother is now. That's what my dad was like in the 70s, and then he became a Republican all of a sudden when I was like 5, and then like became a pastor.
And
was
he kicks dogs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And he clubs baby seals. It's really fucked up. And like
just on the weekend, so
yeah, just as a pastime. And like, so in our house, there's like a ton of like these like things where it's like birds of the Northeast. And like a lot of the art in our house was like posters of like identification posters for like fish. And I don't know if you've seen fish, like freshwater fish in the Northeast. They're so ugly.
Oh, really?
They're disgusting. They're all brown. And like,
are they all catfishy but different shapes? But like they're ugly in that way, but they're like different.
They're ugly in a similar way.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I was
different
like,
shapes.
And then also in the house that I live in, my meme, who was a painter, painted birds all over the walls. So there's a bunch of, you'll see it when we go.
Oh, I get to see that?
You get to see the bird walls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so like,
my grandma painted rocks. Pretty sure she painted rocks with birds too.
Dude, what is it with grandmas painting birds?
Hey, just painting like solid objects.
Just painting. I'm just painting. Should we get into our posting?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think the obsession with birds does seem like it's for older people. But then my friend from college was getting into it. But that was during the pandemic. I think he
Wait, what kind of how was he into birds though?
He was bird watching.
Freak.
Yeah, but
What a
this is a
fucking
guy
freak.
who gets into everything.
Oh, gotcha.
And like then like has this obsession for like a few months, kind of like rat kings, Comanche, flying snakes.
You really have a type, don't you?
Yeah, I guess I do.
And it's people who are autistic.
It's people who can like belabor a topic for a long time, and then I get sick of them, and then they get a new topic, and I'm like, perfect. I was about to move on.
Dude, you know what my friend said to me? He was like, "You're a magnet for autistic people." I was like, "What?"
We also talk about it every pod now.
Oh, autism?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. It's a big theme.
But hey, we're about to talk about ketchup. Silence your phones. Listen up.
All the little people in the camera. Please have some fucking respect.
Okay. Am I the asshole for not participating in my friend's scheme to convince a restaurant to buy ketchup? His ketchup. My friend Zoltar, fake name, has been obsessed with ketchup ever since I met him. That's how they bonded.
Yeah, for us it was a picture of tits.
And now he hates his friend talking about ketchup. He made a huge, this post is like 9 paragraphs.
It's so long. Is this like us looking into the future?
You know what? Let's just be happy with what we have right now. He's always okay, so he loves ketchup ever since they met. He's always trying out different recipes to make his own ketchup and getting me and all our friends to try them. Recently, he made his best ketchup yet. He says, I
also,
tried
like,
it.
How much variation is there in ketchup, really?
I know. I have a friend who's really into ketchup. Sierra. She listens to this sometimes. She's really into ketchup.
Is this the one that fingered you in the dream?
No. That one listens. Now she'll know for sure it was her.
You're like, actually, I have 2 friends.
Only one of them got to finger me in my mind. Yeah, I have 2 friends. Oh, but she's like loves different ketchups.
Mm-hmm.
But she wouldn't be this extreme about it.
Gotcha.
She just likes trying different variations.
Okay, fair.
Recently, he made his best ketchup yet. I tried it. It wasn't bad. It was ketchup. Okay. Be supportive at least.
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
If my friend's excited about their ketchup,
At least you pretend to be into
I'll
Rat
be
Kings.
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. No, it's genuine.
Really?
It's genuine, but I think my interest isn't as deep as yours.
It's also, there's not that much to be interested in.
Exactly. I feel like once you like have seen it and understand how it forms,
Yeah.
then you're like, yeah, it's pretty like gross.
I just think about it all the time.
It does bother me, like we said, that they can't figure out how to like cohesively.
Yeah, because they're idiots.
Yeah.
Because they're dumb.
And rats are supposed to be smart. I think that's the main part that I'm like, I don't understand that.
You think it's like a scam?
I just expected more of them.
Okay.
All right, so ketchup. Now he's decided he's finally going to break into the ketchup game. He's convinced he's going to launch his own ketchup company and grow it to be one of the top providers of ketchup in the U.S.
Dude, you know what? This guy is about ketchup the way your dad was about toilets.
I wonder what my mom thought of the toilet thing when it first started.
I wonder.
She's probably like, this will last a week.
Yeah. And then she's like, wait, we're selling our house to fund this toilet thing?
Yeah. I remember them having such long, intense conversations about the toilet and the plans and the patent when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah. And I'd just be sitting there listening to like this intense toilet fart talk.
This poopy shit, poopy butt talk.
Yeah. But I didn't really know what was going on exactly. Anyway, he has a scheme. Wait. He literally has a photo of Heinz ketchup on a dartboard. He throws darts at it and mutters things like, I'm coming for you. Anyways, he has a scheme. I remember my dad did always talk about the other toilet businesses. Kohler? You know Kohler, Brittany? One of the main toilet brands. God,
We're gonna squash him.
I have so much weird toilet knowledge.
He goes to a shooting range, and then it pulls like the thing back that you shoot at, and then it's a picture of the Kohler brand toilet
silhouette.
Yeah. He has an AR-15 shooting at it.
Anyway, he has a scheme he wants me and others to participate in. Essentially, it involves us all going to a restaurant, sitting at different tables, and enacting lines from a scene that he wrote that will culminate in us all trying and loving his ketchup and convincing the manager to buy it. He wants us all to memorize lines. Man, if this happened to me, I'd be like, this is your birthday and Christmas present for like 4 years.
Yeah, I know. Okay, if I had somebody who was this excited about something this dumb, I would go all in with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would be like, absolutely, I'll act in this.
Mm-hmm. The gist of it is that one guy is supposed to call over a waitress and say he likes the French fries, but hates the ketchup.
The face that Brittany just made. You looked like a Muppet doing an impression. You were like, but hates the ketchup.
I'm supposed to lean over from another table and say, sorry to butt in. Ha ha. But I have to agree, I'm tired of this fashion factory-produced ketchup. Where's the real tomato flavor? That's what I'm wondering. Man, I should have been in this play.
I know, dude. You're doing real well. And you don't sound sarcastic at all, like when you were cunt to Connor earlier.
After a few other people do this, my friend is going to say, you guys won't believe this, but I'm a ketchup chef. And I have a few samples. Would you want to give it a shot? At this point, everyone's supposed to try the ketchup and act astounded by it and basically all exclaim, it is the best ketchup they have ever had. Wait, can I just pause real quick?
Yeah.
Remember in the beginning when he said, Zoltar, fake name.
Yeah.
But then he's describing the script in every detail.
I know. Yeah.
Like, if his friend sees this, he knows it's him.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God.
That's my script.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Everyone's supposed to help to try the ketchup and act astounded by it and basically all exclaim that it's the best ketchup they ever had. I'm supposed to stand on my table and make a trumpet sound effect.
What? Wait, he's supposed to stand on the table in a restaurant?
Yeah, and then yell to the entire restaurant. We have the best ketchup ever made over here. Everyone come on over.
No.
Do you know how to make a trumpet sound?
I probably just like the bam, 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 bam.
Right?
Yeah, I
I
don't
feel
know.
like I knew how to do it better, but have I done my crow impression for you?
No.
Let's just pause real quick because I think you're gonna love this. I was doing this in LA.
Yeah, wait to who?
I made a big splash in LA with this impression.
Hey guys, we have the best crow impression of all time over here. I fucking stand up. We have the best.
She's on the chair.
I'm on the chair. I did that for no one except for Brittany.
Hey,
I haven't seen you in so long.
here
I'm
it
so
goes.
excited.
Here it goes. Ha! My best friend who also likes ketchup. Her dad taught me that. Shout out to Doug.
Wait, ha!
Pretty good. I think if you lean back a little bit more. Ha! Yeah. Doesn't it feel great?
Dude, if we're ever in a bar and we need to get each other's attention,
just wait. Let's
I'll
do
be
it
like,
at the same time.
Brittany.
Ha! And I'm gonna be like, ha!
Maximus, is this even any good? He said no. Oh, he said yeah.
Friendships come in all different forms.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right, so trumpet effect. We have the best ketchup ever over here. Everyone come on over. One of the other people's supposed to get the manager of the place over, and we're all supposed to try to convince him or her to buy an order of my friend's ketchup. He's going to act all surprised and embarrassed to try and sell it to us.
Oh my God.
Oh, stop putting this poor guy in the spot in regards to the manager.
Okay, I also pause. I
Yeah.
love how this guy is like coming up with this insane script.
Yeah.
And then he's like, everybody else has to act like a fool. And I have to be like, no, guys, no.
Guys,
It's
calm
like,
down.
It's like when these like comedians who get like sitcoms, they're just like really regular looking. And then their partner is like the most pornographically hot person ever.
Yeah,
and they're like
yeah.
interested in them. It's like, yeah, of course I would write that into a script. So
Yeah.
I get to smooch on Ben Affleck or whatever.
Ben Affleck. Man, lots of callbacks. He then assumes he will make a huge sale. Then he wants to do the same operation at other places in town. So he's like recruiting them for multiple attempts all over town.
Why doesn't he just like go to a farmer's market?
Yeah. Well, he wrote this whole thing out one night.
But why doesn't this guy who's trying to sell, like, this is such an insane plan. This
I
is
know.
like Brittany reverse psychology logic.
I mean, I would think this. I would never do this.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
This would be,
Is there a difference?
yeah. Yeah, there is. I'm going to tell you right now.
Psychologically? Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess there is, yeah.
You thought about getting fingered by your friend. But guess what? You didn't.
Whoever that friend is, calm down. Everything's the same between us.
Why did that sound like I didn't believe that at all?
Okay, so I told him, no way am I doing this. I hate public speaking and acting and having attention focused on me. Also, the idea is just so fucking dumb and crazy. I told him
Okay.
that straight up. He acted offended and said, I'm ruining his dreams. I'm astounded by this, but some of my friends agree and think he's showing hustle and that we should all help him launch his ketchup business. Dude, just post on Instagram.
Yeah.
Why
or,
is he thinks this is like something you would do in the 80s.
You know what this is? This is like a Nathan For You thing.
Yeah.
This is like what somebody would do on Nathan
but
For You.
less smart.
Yeah.
Nathan is way better than this.
Nathan, you said his first name.
God, I love that guy.
I know, he's so good.
Aside from his ketchup obsession, Zoltar, fake name, all other details very specific and real.
Yeah.
One of my best friends, but it seems like our friendship is being ruined. A lot of people are telling me I'm a jerk for going against his dream and not helping him out.
Oh my God. Would you do this? Okay, you know what? Say it was me.
Yeah.
Say it was me who was pitching this to you, and I was as earnest as you were about those toilets. Would you?
I would help you, yeah.
Nice.
Of course.
Now ask me if I'd do it for you.
I would be talking shit behind your back, though.
Ask me if
No,
I'd do
I don't
it for
think
you.
I would. I think I would
What?
get into it. No, I would do it,
Oh.
but I don't think I would talk shit. I think I would be into it.
Yeah, but you'd probably be like, Allie's got another crazy idea.
Yeah. It'll be over in 3 months. She'll move on to something else.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, Comanches, Rat Kings, plumbing snakes, ketchup.
Yeah. I would do it. It would be fun, I think.
I think it would be fun and silly. I would be like, I have to improvise my own lines.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like, all this factory-made ketchup, where's the tomato flavor? Because people don't even talk like that.
No. I think, though, it would be fun to do once. I think if he asked me to do this every weekend, which it sounds like he's asking his friends to do, I'd get pretty fed up with that.
Yeah, no, that's
Unless
true.
the script changed, then it's kind of like...
Yeah.
I'm really learning something here.
Yeah.
Really stretching my acting skills.
Yeah, but it's like doing stand-up where it's like, oh, this really worked last time, so let me add it in. You like turn on your recorder to record your set and see what the feedback is.
It's also like if you do a prank, because I would think of it as a prank even though it's not.
Yeah.
Because it's just kind of like you're saying with like Nathan Fielder. It's like so stupid. Someone's serious about it. I'll help. But to me, it's a joke. So I think that's why, like, repeating it every weekend, I'd be like, we need a different prank. I'm not doing this like, if a Jackass was just the same thing over and over.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess it would definitely depend on how often I was asked to do it.
Yeah.
But I feel like, because something this dumb, I would just be so in for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, it's like, okay, if this one guy is like, I don't want to do this, and then all the other friends are like, no, you should do this, then it's like, why don't you just change the script to write him out?
Yeah.
Also, don't make somebody stand on a table in a restaurant. That's a DOH
Don't make
violation.
anyone do a trumpet noise.
I know.
That's
we have the best ketchup.
Trumpet noises, I feel like, coming from humans is only going to be in a child's show.
Wait, what do you mean coming from humans?
A human making a trumpet noise is only something in child programming.
Oh, yeah.
It's not, I don't know.
Not realistic.
No.
Yeah, he's got to rewrite that script. We should send him notes.
Yeah.
How long ago was that written?
Also, like, if I heard someone doing trumpet noises and making a big deal out of, like, they just sound like annoying, dare I say, like, theater kids?
Absolutely.
You know? Like this
dare
table.
I say, yeah.
I mean, he's making them act like that because they're doing a script.
Yeah. Like, honestly, if he really wanted
3 years ago.
If he really wanted to make it believable, he should be like, oh my God. And then, like, go to the person next to him, like, at the table next to him, and be like, you got to try this. This is really good ketchup.
Yeah.
And then, like, do it in small ways, like smaller interactions.
Yeah.
Because nobody's going to stand on the table about ketchup.
Anything too forced, people are going to go away from.
Also, you know what I'm realizing? The man who wrote the script is, because he's so into ketchup, he's writing it from the perspective of somebody who's really excited about ketchup.
Of people who are also keeping their ears out for other ketchups.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's like waiting for the one person to be like, God, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for a guy to be this excited about ketchup for so long, you know?
Yeah. This reminds me a little bit of, like, the idea if you make something sound too exciting and put pressure, people go away from me. It reminds me when I used to bark for the pair.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I noticed, and I think part of it is gender related.
Definitely.
Because I noticed when I started, all the other barkers, most of them were dudes.
Yeah.
Were like, hey, comedy show. And they're like jumping around the streets and
which
being
is terrifying.
like this ketchup guy wants his friends to be.
Yeah.
Right? But it kind of worked for them.
Yeah.
And then so I tried to do that because I was like, I guess that's how you do it.
Yeah.
And people would not speak to me that way.
Yeah.
But then once I stopped doing that.
Because you have to approach them like a human would.
Yeah, but it worked for the guys.
Oh.
But I think it came off as more desperate from a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my theory. Because then as soon as I stopped doing that and all I did was like, hey, comedy show, tickets, whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone came up to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like, you have to find your like.
You got to find your niche.
Or your like area where people are listening, but you don't come across like you really need them.
Yeah, maybe the reason why people were not excited when you did it is because it sounded sarcastic coming from you.
Probably.
You know?
Now I know more about myself.
You were like, I'm so excited about this comedy
I have
show.
tickets for real.
Yeah.
These are real good tickets.
Yeah. I'm gonna be on the
Not
lineup.
a scam.
Yeah, you were like, definitely not a scam.
Talk to me. Give me your social security number.
Yeah. It's like if this guy was like, this ketchup, definitely poison free. Poison and shit smell free.
Yeah, good comedy show. Good comedy show.
Now you sound like Mark Normand.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.